Okay, so let's say you've just finished a really awesome drawing, comic book drawing. In this case, I'm using this drawing of Batman that I did earlier, and you've just made it on normal computer paper, or maybe it's just a sketch, and now you want to make it into more finished artwork. So I'm going to give a demonstration on that. What you're going to need is a light box and the same stuff that the pros use. Bristol board, 100-pound or 2-ply Bristol board works great. It's thick enough to take ink, but it's also thin enough that it works well in a light box. So I'm going to turn my light box on, get some double-sided tape, put down my Bristol board, and secure that with the double-sided tape so it doesn't move around every 2 seconds. Okay, to ink this drawing, I'm just going to use some really convenient tools right now. You can use brushes, you can use a fountain pen or a dip pen. In this case, I'm just going to use these rolling ball pens, Uniball. You want to make sure you get waterproof ink, fade proof. Also, I'm using this Faber-Castell bold tip brush. So I'm going to start with the thinnest, the fine tip, and I'm just going to go in and start to develop my line work. Now with these ballpoint pens, they're really convenient. You can use them anywhere basically. They're really precise, the ink dries fast, but you don't necessarily get the spontaneity that you would with a dip pen, or not nearly the spontaneity you would get with a brush. But if you're just getting started out on inking, this might be a great way. Now when you're inking a comic, the drawing underneath, you should consider it a rough. What you're creating is the finished artwork when you ink it, and you don't necessarily have to copy every little thing. The rough pencil drawing beneath is kind of a guide for the inking, but not necessarily something that you have to stay completely true to. Okay, so I have my quick line work in. Now I'm going to use the bold tip. Faber-Castell, I really like this company. And I'm going to start to bring in major shadows. I start by blocking in major areas that I know that I'm going to want to be dark. It's real important when inking that you get a lot of line variety. If you don't have a lot of different kinds of lines, your drawing can get really stale and boring looking. So you want to give it some energy if you can by creating more than one type of mark. Okay, so I'm just putting in major shadows. It's already looking pretty good. This is a real-time video, so this is going to be kind of a quick ink job. Normally, you know, you want to be pretty careful because you can't erase once the ink gets on. You can use whiteout though. Notice I left a little on blank on the top. And that's kind of the highlight. I want that to kind of look like a shine on Batman's cowl. Call it a cowl, not a mask. Okay, I'm going to switch to a slightly bigger tip. I'm going to kind of give them a little more definition on the face. Again, it's real important to get some variety in the line weight. Okay, that looks pretty good. What you can do now is just, you can see how there's some little bits left. If I could go over and do another layer over this just to make sure it's perfectly dark, and scan it into your computer in black and white, and then you could actually color it in Photoshop, which I'm going to save for another demo. Ooh, I see a spot that I want to fix up right here. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment.